What would you do if you were held hostage by a murderer? Would you panic or would you pray? This is the incredible true story of Ashley Smith, a single mother addicted to drugs with a broken past, who was taken captive by an escaped killer. But what happened next is nothing short of miraculous. This is not just a survival story. It's a story of redemption, of faith in the darkest hour, and of how God's grace can set us free, even when we feel trapped by our own choices. In March 2005, Brian Nichols escaped from an Atlanta courthouse after murdering 4 people. On the run, desperate and armed, he forced his way into the apartment of 26-year-old Ashley Smith. Ashley was a waitress and a single mom, battling meth addiction, and had lost custody of her daughter. That night, she was just returning from a trip to buy cigarettes. But in a terrifying moment, her life turned upside down. Nichols held her at gunpoint, tying her up and taking her hostage. For the next 7 hours, she faced death in the eyes of a killer. But instead of despair, Ashley chose something else. She chose faith. In the stillness of that terrifying night, Ashley did something unexpected. She began to talk to her captor, calmly, prayerfully. She read from The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren, a book she had just received as a gift. She shared its message of hope, purpose, and God's plan, even for the broken. Nichols listened. He let her speak. Slowly, he began to soften. He even allowed her to read to him from Scripture and share her own struggles with drugs and loss. Ashley didn't preach. She simply told her truth and how she believed God was giving her another chance. By morning, something had changed. Nichols released Ashley, alive and unharmed. But the bigger miracle? That moment changed her. Ashley turned herself fully to God. She overcame her addiction. She regained custody of her daughter. And the story that began with fear became a testimony of grace, healing, and second chances. Ashley's story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, God is working. Even when we are broken, we are not beyond redemption. It shows us that purpose can be found in pain and that faith can break every chain. Today, Ashley is a speaker, author, and mother, living proof that no one is too far gone for grace. So if you're feeling trapped today by fear, addiction, regret, or hopelessness, remember, God can use your story too. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inspiration Pilgrims. Leave a comment about how faith has helped you through hard times. And remember, your story isn't over yet.